as I've gotten older, I've been a little more health conscious, right? I've been a little more aware of me having to, knowing that you're not getting any younger. It's interesting that once you get to your 40s, little joints and stuff start to hurt you. And I've had to stay active, right? So I try to, a few times per week, I try to get on an elliptical machine. But as I'm on the elliptical machine, I try to do the best workout in less amount of time, right? So what I do is I elevate the level of resistance. I go ahead and basically put more resistance because I'm going to be able to work out harder, and I feel like I'm going to get more of a workout. And as I'm doing these workouts, it gets you to think on life in itself, right? That you're many times being hit in every angle. Things are being thrown at you, especially when you're in the process of changing, right? I've spoken about that in previous videos, that you're changing and you're trying to do things better and you're learning new things that are challenging you, but it's so new to you. And you feel like, man, why is everything against me? Is it against you or is it for you? Because when you look at weights and you're working out, is that weight against that bodybuilder? Or is it really for him and him's building that bodybuilder up? So is it something that is really against you, that it doesn't want you to grow? Or is something that you could use to basically help you to grow? In resistance is that. Resistance is something that you're able to use. There's those elastic, bands that you're able to use. It has resistance. The thicker the elastic or whatever, the more resistance it has, the more you're going to be able to get of a workout. And when you're changing in life and when you're doing new things, before you step into a new thing, know that resistance is going to be there. People are going to come against you. Things, situations, all these things are going to happen. Resistance is coming. And that doesn't mean that you're not in the right direction. Many times we kind of say, okay, well, I'm going to see if this is an easy way for me to go and everything is for me and I experience no resistance. That means that this is something that is for me. That is such an easy way out, right? And that's such a false teaching, because resistance is what helps us. It's that pressure that helps us to grow. If you look at a lobster doesn't change shells until he feels the pressure that now it's time for him to change shells. So pressure, resistance, all that is something that helps us to grow, and it'll get us to the next level, and it'll get you stronger, so that then you're able to withstand the pressures of those places that you're going to. That as I don't know where is it that I heard this analogy before. It was an analogy about a submarine. That a submarine, if you grab the depths that the submarine goes to, the pressure of the external is so strong that it'll literally crush it like a can of Coca-Cola, right? A soda can. But what they do is they put a lot of pressure inside of it, so that then it's able to withstand the pressures, the external pressures. And that's what these things are doing for you. That's what it's doing for me. It's building pressure so that then we're able to not crack in the middle of pressure, right? You're not breaking in the middle of pressure. You're standing, you're able to be a person of character. A person that's able to withstand those pressures around you because you've been exposed to enough resistance, enough pressures that help you to be in those levels where it is that we belong. But that's not a lottery ticket. We don't just get dropped. Imagine if we just get dropped in that place. We're not going to be able to withstand the pressures. That's why statistically it shows that a lot of people that win the lottery don't really make it. I remember when I was growing up, there was a guy that won $1 million in Puerto Rico, on the island that my family is from. In a matter of a year, the guy was broke. He was not able to withstand the pressures. Did not know how to manage money also too, but the guy ended up becoming more of a drug addict. Money really exposes what's really inside of you, right? So we want to be the people that are strong within, like the submarine, so we can be able to withstand the pressures from the outside. Hopefully this helps.